Shivasade Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Today is the appearance day of Sri Lochan Das Thakur. Sri Lochan Das Thakur, he wrote the Caitanya Mangal, pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, based on the diary of Sri Murari Gupta. Murari Gupta was one of the close associates of Lord Chaitanya in Navadvip. So and Murari Gupta was keeping a record of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. So based on this record, then Lochan Das Thakur wrote the Caitanya Mangal about the pastimes of Lord Krishna. Okay. So we'll continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, we are going to start chapter 12. Finish chapter 11. We heard the killing of the Vatsasur demon and Bakasur. Okay. So now the killing of the demon Aghasur. This chapter describes in detail Krishna's pastime of killing Aghasur. One day, Krishna wanted to enjoy a picnic lunch within the forest, and therefore he went out early into the forest with the other cowherd boys, accompanied by their respective groups of calves. While they were enjoying the picnic, Aghasur, the younger brother of Putana and Bakasur, appeared there, desiring to kill Krishna and his companions. The demon who had been sent by Kamsa assumed the form of a python, expanding himself to a length of 8 miles and the height of a mountain, his mouth seeming to extend from the surface of the earth to the heavenly planets. Having assumed this feature, Aghasur lay on the road. Krishna's friends, the cowherd boys, thought that the demon's form was one of the beautiful spots of Vrindavan. Thus they wanted to enter within the mouth of this gigantic python. The gigantic figure of the python became a subject for their sporting pleasure, and they began to laugh, confident that even if this figure were dangerous, Krishna was there to protect them. In this way, they proceeded toward the mouth of the gigantic figure. Krishna knew everything about Aghasur, and therefore he wanted to forbid his friends to enter the demon's mouth. But in the meantime, all the cowherd boys, along with their groups of calves, entered the mouth of that gigantic figure. Krishna was waiting outside, and Aghasur was waiting for Krishna, thinking that as soon as Krishna entered, he would close his mouth so that everyone would die. While waiting for Krishna, he refrained from swallowing the boys. In the meantime, Krishna was thinking of how to save the boys and kill Aghasur. Thus he entered the mouth of the gigantic Asur, and when he was within the demon's mouth along with his friends, he expanded his body to such an extent that the Asur suffocated and died. After this, Krishna, by casting his nectarian glance upon his friends, brought them back to life, and with pleasure they all came out unhurt. Thus Krishna encouraged all the demigods, and they expressed their pleasure and happiness. For a crooked, sinful person, there is no scope for Sayujya Mukti or becoming one with the effulgence of Krishna. But because Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, entered the body of Aghasur, by his touch, this demon got the opportunity to merge into the existence of the Brahman effulgence and thus attain Sayujya Mukti. When this pastime was performed, Krishna was only 5 years old. 1 year later, When he was 6 years old and he stepped into the Pauganda age, this pastime was disclosed to the inhabitants of Raj. Parikshit Maharaj inquired, why is it that this pastime was disclosed only after 1 year, and yet the inhabitants of Raj thought that it had been performed that very day? With this question, the 12th chapter ends. So, this chapter is all about killing Aghasur. He's a brother, family business, Putana Bakasur, Aghasur. Okay. Shishukuvacha
Shuka Uvacha
Vachit Vanashaya Mano Dadat Rajat
Vachi Vanashaya Manodadadruja
Prata Samutaya Vayasya Vatsapan
Prata Samutaya Vayasya Sapan
Prabodhayan Shringaravena Charuna
Prabodhayan Shingaravena Charuna
Vinirgato Vatsapura Saro Harihi.
Vinirgato Vatsapuras Hari.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sukadev Goswami continued. O king, one day Krishna decided to take his breakfast as a picnic in the forest. Having risen early in the morning, he blew his bugle made of horn and woke all the cowherd boys and calves with its beautiful sound. Then Krishna and the boys, keeping their respective groups of calves before them, proceeded from Rajabhumi to the forest. So he wanted to have picnic breakfast in the forest. We also go for picnics sometimes. Picnics are nice. Be out in the open, eat together, lots of fun. So Krishna also wanted to have a picnic. They've taken their calves. Tene vasakam pratuka sahasrashaha
Tane Vastam Tukaha Sahasrasha
snigdha sushikvetra vishana venavaha.
Snigdha Sushikvitra
Swan swan sahasro parisankyayan vitan.
Swan Swan Sahasro Parisankyaya
Vatsan puraskritya viniryayur muda.
Vatsa Yurmuda
At that time, hundreds and thousands of cowherd boys came out of their respective homes in Brajabhumi and joined Krishna, keeping before them their hundreds and thousands of groups of calves. The boys were very beautiful, and they were equipped with lunch bags, bugles, flutes, and sticks for controlling the calves. So it's not 5, 10 boys that are going with Krishna. Hundreds and thousands of gopas. And these hundreds and thousands of boys have their hundreds and thousands of groups of calves. So even much more than the boys are the calves. Big party. Krishna Vatsar Asankhyater
Krishna Vatse Asankhya
Yuthi Kritya Swavatsakan
Yuti Kritya Savatsakan
Charayantur Bali Labhir
Charayantor Balilapi
Vijarustatra Tatraha
Vijarustatataha.
Along with the cowherd boys and their own groups of calves, Krishna came out with an unlimited number of calves assembled. Then all the boys began to sport in the forest in a greatly playful spirit. In this verse, the words Krishna Vatser Ashankyate are significant. The word Asankyata, Asankyata means unlimited. Krishna's calves were unlimited. We may speak of hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, billions, trillions, tens of trillions, and so on. But when we go further to speak of numbers impossible for us to count, we are speaking of unlimited numbers. Such unlimited numbers are indicated here by the word asankyate. Krishna is unlimited. His potency is unlimited. His cows and calves are unlimited. And his space is unlimited. Therefore, he is described in Bhagavad Gita as Parabrahman. So here, the hundreds and thousands of boys are bringing their hundreds and thousands of groups of calves. So each boy has so many groups of calves. So those can count. But Krishna's cows are so many, unlimited is called asankyata, unlimited. Prabhupada is saying we can count million, billion, trillion, 10 of trillion. But Krishna's calves were too many, couldn't count. Such unlimited numbers are indicated here by the word asankyate. So therefore he is described in Bhagavad Gita as Parabrahman. The word Brahman means unlimited, and Krishna is the supreme unlimited Parabrahman. Brahman means unlimited. Brahman is everywhere. And Krishna is Parabrahman, right? Supreme Brahman. Therefore, we should not consider the statements of this verse to be mythological. They are factual but inconceivable. So someone may say, how can be unlimited, unlimited? Now one may think it's just, made up stories just for entertainment. But no, these are real facts. It's not fiction. It's not that somebody thought of these things, made up these things. No. But it's just we cannot understand how with unlimited number of calves. But then on another way we can think, why not? Krishna is God. Everything belongs to him. He's unlimited. His glories are unlimited. So his calves are also unlimited. Krishna can accommodate an unlimited number of calves and an unlimited measurement of space. This is neither mythological nor false, but if we study Krishna's potency with our limited knowledge, that potency will never be possible to understand. Atha Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahayam indriye. Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu 1.2.109. Our senses cannot perceive how he could keep an unlimited number of calves and cows and have unlimited space in which to do so. But this is answered in the Brahad Bhagavatamrita. Evam Prabhu Priyanam cha Dhamna cha Samayasya cha Avichintya Prabhavatvad Atra Kinchin Durgatam. Sri Sanatan Goswami in the Brahad Bhagavatamrita states that since everything about Krishna is unlimited, nothing is impossible for him. It is in this sense that we have to understand this verse. So Krishna is unlimited. His potencies are unlimited. So Sanatan Goswami is saying we have to understand it in this way because we may wonder how he kept unlimited number of calves there in Vrindavan. Vrindavan would be that much space, and his cow shed would be that much space. Oh, how he kept so many calves there. Or the forest is just that much. How come unlimited number of calves can come? So with our mind, if we try to understand it this way, we will never be able to understand. And so Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, Srila Rupa Goswami is saying that with our senses we cannot understand, but with bhakti we will be able to understand. A devotee will say, why not? Krishna can do anything. Why he cannot do this? Krishna can do. If in a fruit there are so many seeds, and these seeds are going to give rise to so many hundreds of trees. So why Krishna cannot keep unlimited number of calves? Is that okay?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I just wanted to say that yes, for us as a human, we might have this question. This is very normal because when people read, they only read and perceive what they can, like how much their mind can accept. Like because there is so much that we can't accept that ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है. So that's why it's very beautifully explained because this can be questioned by somebody. It's very natural. क्योंकि हमारा उतना ही समझ में आता है ना हमें जितनी हमारी बुद्धि होगी.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because and it's very nicely explained कि वो जब वो unlimited and how nicely you gave the example of the seeds. There are unlimited and unlimited trees. मतलब उनकी गिनती भी नहीं है इतने seeds हैं. So
Yeah.
yes, if you can do anything and how beautifully that by bhakti you can understand, not by your senses. So this is really true because people like us, me, they would try to understand that way, but then it's not possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Pala Prabhala Stavaka
Pala
Pala
prabhala
Prabhastabaka
satyavakaha
Sumana Picha Dhatu Bihe
sumana
Sumana
bhatuhi
Prichadatubi
Kacha Gunja Mani Swarna
Kaja
kacho gunjamani
Kunjamati
svarna
Swarna
Bhushita Api Abhushayan.
bhushita
Bhushita Api Abhushayan
bhushayan.
Although all these boys were already decorated by their mothers with ornaments of kacha, gunja, pearls, and gold, when they went into the forest, they further decorated themselves with fruits, green leaves, bunches of flowers, peacock feathers, and soft minerals. So they were already dressed up nicely. They were wearing ornaments. Going to the forest, they are wearing pearls and gold. I don't know what are kacha and gunja.
छोटे छोटे शंख गुंजा are छोटे
Kacha,
छोटे शंख
shank.
गुंजा गुंजा
Gunja is chote chunk.
शंख या and the
Ah,
कांच is एक प्रकार का पत्थर.
एक प्रकार का पत्थर.
Yeah,
Okay. So this kunja chote shanka. Okay.
yeah,
And then now they are going to the forest and they are using other things to decorate themselves.
yeah.
What are those?
fruit,
uh,
green leaves,
Yeah.
bunches of flowers, peacock feathers, and soft minerals.
Yeah. So things which are found in the forest, no? Leaves, fruits, flowers.
you know what soft mineral in Hindi it is written geru.
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 Yeah, geru.
What is that? Geru,
Soft minerals.
Hmm.
soft minerals.
It's written down soft minerals
Yeah.
and soft minerals. So in
Yeah.
Hindi it is written geru.
Geru. You all want to know what are soft minerals? What are soft minerals? Okay.
Okay.
They are gypsum, calc. Okay. They,
Oh, it is in Hindi, Shilpa ji,
mm,
it is written Rangeen Khanij Pradarth, colored stones.
colored.
Khanij, yeah,
Mm,
colored.
uh, colored. Okay. Of different
Yeah,
colors, right?
gypsum
Yeah,
we have heard,
yeah.
no? Gypsum.
Mm. Gypsum. Yeah, here is writing gypsum, calcite, talc.
Mm.
The example they are giving, right?
Yeah, soft minerals. And they would probably be of beautiful colors. I
Mhm.
forget which country in South America. There's that mountain, that all those beautiful colors on that mountain. It's like amazing. Forget, is it Peru or where is it?
Cebu? Is it
Yeah, I
Cebu?
can't remember. It's like, but you see all these colors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I haven't been there, but my friend has been there and she sent me a photo, and then it's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Like so many different colors.
But actually, I'm just wondering that these things were actually available there, right? And they
Yeah,
used it.
yeah,
They used it. It is like how they used everything.
yeah, yeah.
Because they did
Whatever
this
is
one, they
there.
did on their own, right? Their
Mm.
mothers just decorated them with the pearl and gold
Go.
and some, like shunk, like corn shell, small and stones. But then they decorated with all these. So that means that this soft mineral was available there at
Yeah,
that in the
that's
jungle.
right. Yeah, that's right. Different soft minerals are available there.
And the cowherd boys also had so many calves, right? Thousands.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Hundreds of thousands. Uh,
the cowherd boys. Like, yeah,
yeah,
Krishna had unlimited. So no, so yeah.
yeah. So each of them have
And
so
so
much. So we can see Braj is so opulent actually.
yeah.
One may think, oh, it's only a cowherd village, but they are very opulent. So many cows, so many jewels, so much beauty. Mm. I didn't realize it's already 7:32. Yeah. So, yeah, I was gonna read further, but we'll stop here then.
It's a long one, yeah.
Yeah, we'll stop here.
Little long.
Mm. Okay. Thank you all for listening and joining. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare